What's up, YouTube? It's Random Tuesday Thoughts. It's Tuesday! And it's a very special Tuesday because this past weekend marked 2 years of Throws and Brews. 2 years! Can you believe that? I've been yelling at you people over the internet for 2 years. That's insanity! Who lets me do this? It's YouTube, really. They don't stop anybody. But they haven't, like, demonetized me or anything like that, and you guys keep watching. So I gotta thank you guys. I gotta thank every single person who has ever liked, subscribed, left me a message, sent me an email, ordered something, anything. You guys are awesome. I wouldn't do this if you guys didn't like it. And you guys watch, and you like it, and you comment, and you're really just kind of like we've all become friends in this last 2 years. I feel like in the last 2 years I've made, what am I up to now? Almost 3,100 subscribers or so. I feel like I've made like 3,100 new friends. And anytime I go anywhere, everybody's so awesome. And it's just so nice to meet everybody and hang out. And it's always a good time. And like these last 2 years, literally, it's like added even more just enrichment to my life. It really has. So I just want to thank everybody for the last 2 years of Throws and Brews. And I just kind of wanted to reminisce a little bit. I'm sorry if it's boring. There's hundreds of other videos, though, that are less boring. But I wanted to reminisce a little bit. So we've done giveaways. I've given away Yoyos. I've given away everything. Beer glasses. I mean, I've just given the things away. We've done t-shirts. We did East Coast Masters. That was awesome. Gonna do that again. Actually just had a little meeting with Kai about 2019, so we're putting numbers together, trying to figure out how much we're gonna need in order to make ECM happen. I've gone to a lot of contests. I got to travel to Worlds. That was amazing. I got to travel to Ohio States and PA States, or the one that was in Erie. I guess it was the PA Yo-Yo Slam. So yeah, over the last 2 years has been just kind of a whirlwind of really, really awesome stuff. So there were a few people I just needed to sort of thank personally, because without them, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be nearly as enriched in my life or have made it nearly as far on YouTube as I've made it thus far. First, I want to thank my friend Dylan Kowalski. Dylan always had a bigger channel than me, but Dylan was an inspiration, and he still has a bigger channel than me. If you don't subscribe to Dylan, go. He's at like over 90,000 subscribers. He needs to hit 100K so he can get that button. I'm rooting for him. I think Dylan needs that button. But Dylan Kowalski, he gave me tips. He supported me. He gives me shout-outs. I mean, he's really just been sort of a constant, like, support. And dude's awesome. Dude, he and I have become friends over the last couple of years. We got to hang out in Chicago. Really got to hand it out. Thank Dylan very much for all of his support and his friendship, because he didn't need to. He could have wrote me off, and that could have been it. But Dylan's my friend, and I appreciate him for it. And he deserves all the success that he has, and I appreciate him for all of the help that he has given me over the last couple of years. Additionally, I have to mention Jeremy Park from Zipline Strings. Zipline Strings and Jeremy have sort of become also like family. Just wonderful people, and supported me pretty much from the get-go. Sent me strings. I loved them. I still love them. They're still my favorite. They're still what I use all the time. Still have signature strings with them, and truthfully, just some of the most amazing people that I've ever met and have ever had the pleasure of talking with and working with, and just it's been awesome. And I'm very excited for what's going to happen in the future with Zipline Strings. I think they're doing great, and I love working with them. And so huge shout out to Jeremy Park and family at Zipline Strings, because they're amazing. Literally amazing. Couldn't love them more. Again, also Brett Cosma. Brett designed my logo. Brett does BKBs. Brett's also an avid thrower. He and I hang out whenever we go to contests that we can meet up together. We pretty much just hang out the whole weekend. We hung out at Nationals. We've hung out at Ohio States. Brett and Katie are awesome. Just the nicest people, and I can't thank Brett enough for all the support he's given me to help me design the logos and just being my friend. Just hanging out, being my friend. it's awesome. It's really awesome. I've made some really great friends that I really wouldn't have otherwise had I not done this. So shout out to Brett and Katie as well. They're awesome. Additionally, my friend Sam Hicks. Sam was a good friend. We were coming up in YouTube at the same time. Sam doesn't do YouTube anymore. I'm not sure even Yoyos anymore, but Sam was instrumental to me kind of getting this channel started and getting it up and rolling. He and I did a little podcast for a little while. That worked out really well. I really enjoyed doing that. Sam was just a great guy to talk to and hang out. Did have the chance to meet Sam at Ohio State's one year, and I miss him, but I know Sam's busy with school, and I wish him all of the best. And I still use elements that he taught on his YouTube channel all the time. So have to thank Sam Hicks. I miss him greatly. I miss his YouTube presence, but I hope he's doing awesome because he deserves it. He's a great dude. Additionally, I need to thank G2 Nate, Nate Martzoff. Nate's also been a great help, great yo-yo player. Had the awesome opportunity to meet Nate several times, and Nate's just as cool in person as he seems on YouTube as well. And just a good guy. Helped me with Fixed Axle February this year, and was really just awesome. So huge shout out to G2 Nate. Additionally, I gotta shout out G2 Jake as well. Jacob Gross. I mean, we want to talk about another guy who you know, we've just become friends. Jake was one of the first like yo-yo owner people that I ever met. Bought a yo-yo from him the first time I met him. I bought a Wolf. They had just released. You could only get them from him at that point. They hadn't even dropped online. And been to Jake's house a couple of times. Helped him with the OC. Jake's just a cool dude. Really, really a nice guy. And he deserves every ounce of success that he has. Just a phenomenal, phenomenal guy. And I appreciate Jake's kindness and friendship over the last couple of years because it's also been instrumental and super helpful. Gotta also mention my friends Kai Zizin and John Wolf. Kai particularly helps me weekly. I wouldn't know half as much about yo-yo if it weren't for Kai. And Danny too. Danny Yu has a massive yo-yo collection that's always changing. And Danny and I seem to be the guys that bring the new yo-yos to club. And half the yo-yos I get to try because Danny has, and we just kind of rotate in and out, and it's really phenomenal. And we have a really good thing going on here in Pittsburgh. And shout out to everybody who comes to the Pittsburgh Yo-Yo Club, Brandon Pilardi, you know, everybody who comes. You guys are amazing, and I love hanging out with you guys every week. That's why I come out and do it. I love it. It's fun. Gotta thank Mac as well at SW Randall. We wouldn't have as cool of a yo-yo club if it weren't for Mac's persistence and support. Mac's amazing. Mac is literally one of the coolest dudes ever. Also gotta thank Tyler Severance as well. Tyler's a huge supporter, and Tyler's a great dude too. So gotta shout out to Tyler as well. Always fun to hang out with Tyler when I get the chance to, and hopefully I can see him again soon. Like I said, I want to go to next month. I want to go to Beast of the East. Hopefully get to hang out with Tyler there. Although I know he'll be kind of like running the show, but it should be cool to hang out as well. Got to shout out some companies as well who have really been huge supporters. One Drop was a supporter from day one. They had no reason to be super nice to me, but they just were. And they shared videos of mine, and they gave me stuff, and just awesome people at One Drop. And I still regularly buy One Drops. I love them. They're some of my favorite yo-yos, and I always am excited when they have a new release. But One Drop has just been amazing to me over the last 2 years, and I wouldn't be here if it weren't for how good One Drop was to me. So let's put it that way. But same thing with SF Yoyos. SF has been awesome to me. Those great mystery guys over at SF have been supporters and fans. They comment. I buy yo-yos from them. They send me yo-yos sometimes. It's just been a great relationship with SF, and they're always fun to do stuff with and for, and it's just good. It's good all the time. Same thing. G2, Jake's great. Steph's great. Their team's great. It's great. G2's great. Jensen from A Return Tops ART. Jensen's been great. Jensen has been super cool to me as well. Jensen helped a lot also with the Fixed Axle February, also with East Coast Masters. Great dude. Him and Chuck too. But most of my interactions have been with Jensen. Evan Nagao. Evan really sort of I want to say kind of helped make me be legitimate. He was a subscriber, he commented on stuff, and he's the best yo-yo player in the world, period. That's how it works right now. He is the best yo-yo player in the world. We've hung out a couple times, did an interview with him, we just talk. He's a nice guy, and Evan deserves all of your support and all of the success that he has, because just what a good dude. Evan is such a good dude, and he is the people's champion, and he's the real deal champion. So shout out to Evan as well. Same thing. Monthly Throw has been great to me. Ryan is such a cool dude, and so like just willing to help. Puts on contests, willing to help with contests. Helped a lot for East Coast Masters. So shout out to Monthly Throw as well. Yoyo Best Buy. JD is the man. I think he's on a little bit of a hiatus with Yoyo Best Buy. He's doing a lot of like realty stuff, but JD's help and support over the years has been just. I couldn't make it this far had it not been for JD. So huge shout out to JD at Yoyo Best Buy. Same thing, Andre Boulay with Yoyo Expert. Yoyo Expert's always willing to help, always willing to reach out, and just great people to talk to, great people to work with, and I really can't say enough good things. This community is fantastic, but these are the people that really just helped me out a ton. I'm sorry if I forgot anybody. I love you just as much, but I just jotted these down, and these are the people that come off the top of my head. But I really can't thank everybody enough for all of the love and the support and everything that you guys have given me over the last 2 years. And I'm not done yet. I know the videos, there's been a little bit less of them, but I couldn't keep up 7 videos a week forever. But I'm actually having more fun when I do the videos now than I was. It started to feel like a grind because it was an everyday kind of thing. But I'm actually having more fun now because I only put up a few a week. I'm not stressed out when I'm like, oh man, I've only got 4 done. I need 7 done. I've only got 4. And I'm like, yeah, 4. 4's good. I'm good 4. So I appreciate it. So thanks to everybody for all of the support of the last 2 years. And the only question now is, where do we go from here? What do you guys want to see? I'm still going to be doing yo-yo reviews. I'll still be talking to you guys, doing discussions. I'm going to still do random Tuesday thoughts. I'll throw random things in here and there whenever I find it necessary, but for the most part, it's just going to be yo-yos and yo-yo-related stuff. Lots of yo-yo stuff coming up through the end of the year. I'm already excited about a lot of new releases that are coming. I was actually talking to a good friend earlier today about an upcoming release that I am stoked for him because it's his signature. And I am stoked to get one and play it and create a lot of content on it because he's my friend. But I think that's going to do it for me today, guys. Let me know down in the comments. Where do we go from here? That's Random Tuesday Thoughts. It's pretty random, but that's what this show's about. Just do random crap. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please make sure you like and subscribe. I will see you very soon. Cheers to you. I'll see you next time.